See, and this is all origami stuff as well.
And I can edit the video, you know.
Do the easy part first. So right here,
I can see it, yeah.
everybody can look up them letters themselves. This represents the storks that take you away after you're born. And this represents your head that crowned before you came out. And there's one trimester, 2 trimesters, 3 trimesters you're born. And here's some more letters to look up. And this is you outside, all healthy and happy with all your digits. And there's a hole in there. So the pressure of the water is going to make the water come out of the hole. So when you're young and vigorous and you come out of the channel, the first thing you do is pee. And then the lower it gets,
The less energy you have.
the less energy you have, and then sooner or later, you're like an old man. But not old men, not all of the old men. And there's just a little bit of water left. So now, so when they flood the earth, this is how they do it. They empty out the mountains and take all the debris and throw it in the wetlands, and they take the wetlands away that soak up the water and is the float, and they take that to where they want to go make a new earth underneath wherever they want to go, just like a beaver would make their hut. That's what we are. Now this represents the tides that come and go. They happen twice a day. They go up and down twice a day. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6-hour period times 4. That's a 24-hour period. Now when you empty the mountain up and you put a dam up to divert all the water, should be naturally going so we keep flat and level and everything's the way it's supposed to be. See, now we got air trapped in here too, so that causes pressure inside the vessel that you're in. So if you have a closed chamber and you keep adding stuff to it, it'll blow up. And it has to go somewhere. And everybody knows, you got a dog dish, you know how these all work. I could have this much water in the bottom. But, water. No, I gotta fill it right to the top. So when I fill this to the top, this is gonna go low into the ring so I can get enough depth for the air to come out of the hole now. Now while we wait for that, if the sun was out, I'd be able to see the light inside here, but the light is not bright enough right now. So when I shine a light into this hole and turn this, you'll see a light that bears on the walls in the dark. It's pretty cool. And I got this from Value Village for $7.99. Unreal, eh? And all the Masons and Templars were dying, and all their stuff was going there. All the plates, all the brass stuff, all the one hand somebody made it from carving out of wood. Oh yeah, you know what? This is displacement now. See, now you see how high the water is? If I put this in there right now, it's going to burp. So what happens is the air is not going to, it's going to stay air. So when I push this in, all this water is going to come flying out of here. So I don't want water all over my floor, right? And now we're high tide and low tide, because look, we still got water right here too, right? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
See, I got it tilted because I don't have the depth.
Yeah.
Now what happens is that'll keep blowing and it goes like really hard. And then it'll fill up the water till it gets to that level, and then it'll be empty inside and dark. And that's the dark black hole that we went into, and you come out into the bright white light. Now when you have the fallen angels that came from the Father first, they fell through the air and into the water and just went splash. And then the Venus 5 trap closed up and swallowed you up, and now you were dead. The angel's dead, and that's the Ace of Spades. So when you come out, that Ace of Spades is your shadow. And now it's waiting for you, and hopefully when you come out, you're going to take that breath of fresh air and become a king and a god at once. Everybody is. And you scream from the highest of your lungs when you take that breath and get rid of all this stuff that comes out of you, and you pee and you poo and you make a mess because you're a creator now, and you created a mess, and now you're anxious to suck on your mother's nipple. Yeah, and that's the sweetest taste probably we ever taste, but we'll never remember it because we're young. So I don't even know where I am now. You get a little bit mixed up, right? Because you get emotional and then you get off track, and then you have to make a break and then say something else. But
You want to wrap it up then?
yeah, for now, and you can do a little bit of whatever. But right now, this is the water that's left in here, and it's going to displace now as well. And this sort of, when it sucked in, it went like this, and all the water came out of the bottom around the sides, and the air was allowed to go up and in and then come out. And you never bite the hand that feeds you, Queen Elizabeth, because if you do, you won't have a hand left. Huh? There's some origami for you. $20 bills folded up in this weird way and fitting in that kite. So go fly a kite. You freaking dyke.